Hey guys, thanks for tuning in for a 30-day yoga challenge. Today is day 20 and I'm Doona. Okay, so today we're going to focus on strengthening the core, and I know all of you guys could use this class. Same for me. Doesn't hurt to strengthen your core more and more every day, okay, which is going to help you sit up nice and tall, fixing your postures. Strong core also helps you to support your lower back. So many benefits to a strong core. All right, you're gonna need a block, so let's go ahead and grab one block and place it next to your side and meet me on your back. Once you're on your back, bring the soles of your feet to touch, knees out wide, and just rest your arms by your side. Take the next couple of breaths to get comfortable. Wiggle around a little bit, fidget around, and then see if you can find complete stillness. Taking long and slow breaths here. Breathe in. And let go. Good. Taking it with your own pace. Breathe in and out through your nose. Few more times. So the breathing part of the practice is going to be especially important for you today. I know I say that in every class, which means the breath is really, really important. But I'm just reminding you again today because I've noticed when we're doing some core, I notice that my students tend to hold their breath, which means that they're building more tension, more resistance, which is going to be more challenging for you. So I want you to breathe, especially through the challenging parts of class today. And don't worry, I will continue to remind you to breathe. Last inhale. Exhale, let it go. Good. On your inhale, bring your knees up above your hips. Stack your shin bones parallel to the floor. You might have to scoot your hips away from your shoulders so that your lower back is fully grounded. Good. From here, if your lower back is still arching, I want you to pull the belly button in towards your spine. Now, if you're doing this correctly, you should already feel the engagement through your core. So even for me right now, I'm shaking just by doing this. Now, I want you to start to activate and engage even more by squeezing your inner thighs in. Even squeeze the ankles in. Draw the front ribs in. Draw the belly in. We're here for another 6. Don't cheat. You got this. Stay strong. Stay breathing for another 3. You are strong for 2. And 1, as you inhale, straighten your legs. Flex your feet. Exhale, rebend, creating that 90-degree angle with your knees. Squeeze the belly in again. Inhale to straighten. Exhale to bend. We got 4 more. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Keep squeezing the belly in. That way you're getting the most benefit out of this here. Try not to cheat. You got this. I believe we got 1 more after this. Inhale, straighten. Keep flexing your feet. Activate through your legs. And exhale, bend. Now, as you straighten your legs up the wall, I want you to hover your legs halfway, or as much as you can without the lower back lifting. So the spine should still be the same. Lower back grounded, mid back, upper back on the floor. Inhale, lift up. Exhale to hover. Bring your big toes to touch, heels slightly out so the inner thighs can roll down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower, leading with the inner thighs. Keep your legs active. Flex your feet a lot. Inhale, lift. We got 2 more after this. You got this. I'm shaking here with you. Good. Keep squeezing the feet together. Squeeze the inner thighs. Inhale, lift. Last one. We're going to hold here for a count of 8, 7, 6. Hug the belly and draw the front ribs in. We're here for another 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring the knees into the chest. Good job, you guys. Sway side to side. And then let's meet back in reverse tabletop. So you're going to stack your knees over your hips and then press your hands into your thighs so your arms are straight. Now I want you to press your thighs into your hands into your thighs. Check in with your lower back. Make sure it's not arching. Squeeze the belly in. Good. Holding here for 6, 5. Not only are you pushing your thighs into your hands into your thighs, you're squeezing everything in towards the midline of your body. Squeezing your inner thighs, squeezing your ankles in. For another 3, 2, and 1. Hug your knees into your chest. Good job. Good. Grab the outside of your thigh and let's come all the way up to a seated position. Place your hands on top of your knees. As you inhale, arch your mid and upper back. Lift your chest, gaze all the way up. Exhale, round your back, tuck your chin towards your chest, hollow out your belly. Inhale, arch, cow pose. Lift up through your shoulder blades. Exhale, round. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Good. From here, plant your palms in front of you. Let's meet in tabletop position. Stack your wrist underneath your shoulders. Point your index fingers forward. Spread your fingers out wide. Now flip your toes and hover your knees about 1 inch or 2. But before you do that, let's round the upper back. So you're protracting the shoulder blades. Now as you inhale, hover your knees. I want you to hold here. Notice if you're locking your elbows, put a micro bend. Then push your hands into the floor, lift your chest away from the floor. Squeeze the belly in, keep rounding through the upper back. Inhale and exhale, lower. Now this time you're going to grab your block, place it between your thighs, around your knees, and then we're going to do 2 more sets. This time you're going to squeeze the block as tight as you can. Okay, so I want you to push the floor away without locking your elbows, round your upper back. Inhale, hover your knees, and I want you to squeeze the block. Keep squeezing the block for 6. Shift your weight slightly forward for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly lower. Good job. So not only should you feel the engagement through your core, you're going to feel your entire back muscle start to engage. And that's why we like to kind of protract the shoulder blades, rounding the upper back. All right, we got 1 more. You got this. Push the floor away. Round your upper back. Hover your knees. Squeeze your inner thighs together. Squeeze the block. Shift your weight forward, shoulders over wrist. Holding for another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Good. All right, release the block to the side. Let's meet in downward facing dog. A few breaths here to settle in. Biceps frames your ears. Let the head relax. Either gaze past your thighs or up to your navel. Draw the front ribs in. Maybe lift the toes. Maybe bend your knees a lot. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Try to physically tap your tricep. If not, try to lift it a little higher. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, right knee, right tricep. Good, okay? So again, try to tap above the elbow to the tricep. 1 more time. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, right knee, right tricep. From here, you're gonna slide your right knee down towards your wrist. Pick it back up, lower. Pick it back up, lower. Let's do 1 more. Pick it back up and lower. Good. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, downward facing dog. There you go. Okay, so mentally prepare for the other side. This is not easy. If you need to take a break, feel free to take a break. Let's take 1 more breath here. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, left knee, left tricep. Again, try to physically tap your arm. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, left knee, left tricep. Shift forward, shift forward. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, left knee, left tricep. Shoulders over wrist, shift forward. Good. Now this time hover it to your wrist. Lift it up. Hover, lift. We're here for another 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Let's draw back to tabletop position. Let's stretch out the wrist. That's a lot on our wrist. So you're going to flip one hand so your fingers are pointing straight back towards your knees. Round your back and just start to shift forward and back here. If you like, you could do 2 hands at a time. So all of this pushing action is so great to strengthen not just your core, but your entire body. But it could put a lot of pressure on your wrist. So I like to stretch it in the beginning, in the mid class, and maybe even towards the end of the class. If you're doing one hand at a time, go ahead and switch sides. All right, let's come back to tabletop position. Okay, so you're gonna flip your toes once again. Just like how we did earlier, you're gonna round your back and hover your knees. From here, bring your right knee into your nose and extend. Knee to nose, extend. 2 more. Knee to nose, extend. 1 more. You got this. Knee to nose. Extend. You're going to drop your right foot back. Okay? Now, setting up for side plank on the right side. Keep your right hand grounded. Roll onto the knife edge of your right foot. Stack your left foot on top of right. Once you find balance here, slowly start to reach your left arm up. Option to drop your right knee anytime. Either gaze down at the floor for balance. Otherwise, if you can, gaze up. Lift your hips. Peel your left shoulder back. Last inhale. And exhale. Tabletop position. Good job, you guys. All right. So now you're going to flip one hand at a time so the palm faces up. Round your back and start to shift forward and back. And again, you could always do 2 hands at a time. Everyone's different. This is a good time for you to catch your breath. These are tough ones. So again, if you need to grab some water, go ahead and towel off. Drop to child's pose if you need. If you're doing 1 hand at a time, switch hands. All right, so mentally prepare for the other side. You got this. Remember, you are strong. All right, going to shake out the wrist. And let's meet back in tabletop. Good. All right, friends. Push the floor away. Straighten your arms without locking the elbows. Micro bending. Flip your toes. Hover your knees. Inhale, knee to nose. Exhale, extend. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Drop your left foot behind you. Left leg straight. Roll onto the knife edge of your left foot. Right foot on top of left. Good. Okay, and then slowly extend your right arm up towards the ceiling. Maybe gaze up. Push your hips slightly forward. Lift your hips up. Make that rainbow shape out of your body. Inhale, gaze down. Exhale, back to tabletop position. All right, friends, let's have a seat towards the top of the mat. Go ahead and shake out your wrist again. I know that was a lot. All right, so coming into boat pose Navasana. If you've never done this one, it is the hard one. I remember when I first did it, I hated it. And sometimes I still hate it because it's that tough. But the ones that you try to avoid, that's probably the ones you need the most. For my case, it was always boat pose. Okay, so not only is boat pose going to strengthen the core, but it's going to really help you strengthen the psoas, the hip flexors, the quads, your entire body. So really, really great for you. Okay, so I'm going to show you 3 different layers. Layer 1, keep your feet on the floor, knees bent, hands behind the thighs, sit up nice and tall. From there, lean back as far as you can. So you're not rounding your back. Okay, if you're rounding your back, you're not bringing the full benefit. Lift your chest like there's a string tied to your chest and someone keeps pulling that string up. Draw your shoulder heads back, open your chest. So even holding here, I feel it a lot. You should feel it too. If you're brand new to boat pose, stay here. Okay, build your strength here, then move up. Okay, otherwise, option to lift your feet, shin bones parallel to the floor. Flex your feet, and again, you're squeezing everything in towards the midline of your body. You're squeezing your ankles, knees together as you hug your thighs into your chest. Spine is still long and straight. The moment that you notice your back rounding, I want you to drop a layer. Okay, so really important, the spine needs to be long and straight. Okay, option 3, let go of your thighs, arms by your side. Okay, you're going to feel this a lot in your thighs and your hip flexors, as well as your core. Keep squeezing everything in. Good, breathe here. Holding for another 6. Can you lift your feet up a little higher? Can you squeeze your inner thighs even more? We're here for 4. Imagine reaching for your toes with your fingertips. Sit up a little bit taller, open your chest for 2. And then lower down for Ardha Navasana. Straighten your legs, round your back this time. Good, squeeze everything in, ankles, knees, and thighs. Last inhale, and then exhale, lower down. Stretch your arms all over your head. Let's take a nice wall-to-wall stretch. Lift your lower back, stretch through your abdominals. All right, friends, we're done. Let's go ahead and take one gentle twist together. Balance out the core. Hug your right knee into the chest and cross your right knee over your body. Come back to center. Bring your left knee into your chest. Cross your left knee over your body. Supine twist. Scoot your hips slightly towards the left. Open that left arm. Come back to center. Okay, friends, today was a really, really tough one. A different tough today, really working the core. So I suggest you stay in Shavasana for a few rounds of breath, coming back to the present moment. And then while you're in your Shavasana, let go of the practice. You've worked so hard. Good job, everyone. I'll see you guys next time. Namaste.